honestly, guys, which tracks did you guys like from the Weekend's After Hours? Okay, it really ranges from what you really would like from this. Like, I just want to talk to you guys, okay? Like, you guys know a bit about my history of how I like, come to appreciate this man in certain aspects, certain fields. How I gotta admit, sometimes I might go back to what I thought of a certain album and now how I certainly think about it. But overall, it's just, as cliche this sounds, but hey, it's true. Trilogy and Kiss Land are the body of works I like from this artist. What made me a fan, what I appreciated the music that this artist brings. And then here and there has a couple of singles like, Starboy, I Feel It Coming, Can't Feel My Face, The Hills. Here are those fun tracks that, you gotta admit, they're really catchy to listen to. They're honestly, they really are good for the hits that they're trying to look for. And then in these last few years, now particularly, he's released My Dear Melancholy and After Hours. And to kind of judge that like evaluation, he really has brought back, has stepped up his kind of persona, his material, and I really just indulged it. I savored it all. I liked what he was giving the fans, what he was giving to, us that just cared from the beginning, that continued on here or there. Just showed the appreciation, certain like an allegiance, depending how you see it. Yeah, guys. So I wanted to show you the specific album that I got. I got the Target or HMV. That's what you call it overseas, but here in America, it's Target exclusive one that they shipped off specifically for these. There's no track listing in this, which was surprising, but I'm okay with it. I like the feel of what it looks on the sides and how they are, and his face. The mostly it's just the dark, the black with the red lighting, the palette, the shading. Like that's really the aesthetic I like for it. I don't know if some people might disagree or they like the original cover, and I like the original cover, but if there's a special one, why not? As long as it's worth it. To me, it was worth it. The cover. Honestly, I do really like this one. And let me put you guys down for a second. I'm gonna open this just to show. That's honestly how it looks. I'm not sure if the original cover has this too. I think they do, but for the way it fits in here, I like the combination. It meshes well. It goes with the vibe of the whole look. And then I wish there was like a design in the back, like how Blu-rays are. They don't have anything, so this is really how it is. The booklet I've seen also, it's a bunch of just like images of him, of his face, basically like alternative covers or it looks like modeling pics. That's all it is, but I like it. It's still worth it. There's not really much of a price difference. It's practically the same. I'm just like, why not? If it makes sense, if it goes well, you know, go ahead and get it. I think it's worth it. I really enjoy how the cover looks. And from what I can judge, like honestly, like this album really stands up. And I gotta admit, like My Dear Melancholy, I still really enjoy. And After Hours now, it's like a continuation of all his albums, all the greatest hits he can get, and make this. And it really is done right. Like he adds so many tracks to this again. And depending, I might have one, two misses here, but it's not a lot. A lot of these really are hits to me, and I'm curious to know, guys, what you thought. I really want to know your opinions, but right here where I'm gonna lay right now, it's just a lot that stood out for me, and I'll start somewhere where I'm like gonna go. I'll pick "Scared to Live," "Repeat After Me" interlude, "Until I Bleed Out." Those productions in those, like I like how electronic, how in a certain way, like how te- not techno, but the I'm gonna use the word again, electronic, that it was infused into those, and bringing a bit of like that indie rock kind of thing that like Tame Impala brings, like to bring some of that element into this, and just it really felt very honest. Like hearing those kinds of tracks really made me understand where he's coming from now, what his mind is, and I really like listening to those. Or whether it is even tracks like Alone Again, Heartless, those that just really have that kind of trap influence. But the hip hop beats they put into it really just blends so well to this album. Like some the tracks might be misses for y'all. Hopefully you get more hits, like I thought too. but you can tell that really it's a continuation. That really has been lacking a lot from his albums now, and in this one, he brings it back to form. He brings it being so elegant, at least as fresh as he can be, and having then also the bangers. What I like the retro synths now in this modern day with blinding lights, in your eyes, save your tears. I thought is a really nice combination of putting a bit of that hip hop label that everybody's come to know. The the pop radio hits now that he chose with those ones now where oh it's just it's nostalgic, but now in modern day we definitely need it, and it's a nice blend to also bringing music that is back to his roots, to just sprinkling it around and tying it up with other tracks here and there that you didn't know you want but you were glad you have. And it's just it brings back that many versions of this has been said, that dark R&B, that alternative R&B, that R&B that he constructed is back in full force in this. And it was a nice constructed, whether how many people he brought to assemble this or whether it was him, good job to everybody. Just After Hours is something really special in that sense. And you know it really truly is holding up. It's holding up that not a lot of his albums could now. And it's just I gotta say, you might speak too soon. Who knows how this could go? But I really did like the album a lot. And if I really rated it in like gradings and whatnot, I want to give it an A plus as a fan, A plus. But also I would have to give it like an A minus, just because there's still some missteps. But overall, the pros, the steps he completed that he accomplished, they're all there. So the missteps are like you know here and there, just sprinkled, but more of the pros of the steps he took, the positives, the pros, the steps he took, they're well accomplished, and I really just applaud Abel the Weekend for giving us this album and making the album that just everybody can enjoy. So, what did you guys think of the Weekend After Hours, the After Hours album? Did you guys love it, hate it? I really want to know your tracks. The tracks, just want to know how we differentiate, how we you know resonate, how we agree with one another, just to see if we understand, if we agree, if we're on each other's sides. Let me know all this in the comments below. And as always, roll an empire, laugh, smile, repeat.